everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Happy Tuesday to everyone. It's a blessing yet again to be here in the land of the living. Thank you guys so much for joining who are going to be joining us on today. We'll certainly give it a couple minutes so you guys can come right in. But again, I'm blessed to be here. Hopefully, you feel blessed to be here as well. So much is happening in our world today with this COVID-19, and people are losing their jobs, and not everybody's gotten unemployed. I tell you, the world is in a bunch of chaos. But I'm here to let you know, not focus on the negative energy. Okay, do not let the fear of the unknown get you down. There's no time better than the present to go ahead, use that positive energy to do something positive in your life and for your family. And so, welcome to Quarantine and Me. My name is Kimbra. I am your passive income diva. I help new and inspiring business owners to create additional income streams in their business centered around their niche. And I'm also a biz builder. So, if you have ideas about your business and don't know where to start, I am your girl. I help build businesses. And so again, this is Quarantine and Me. And so we have created this live broadcast for a time such as this. So if you have a question, just feel free. We'll plant the scroller so you guys can see the link. Go ahead, put that link in your browser. That'll take you to our page full of questions that you can answer about your business. And we will do our research in the background, and then we'll be live to have a very candid conversation. There it goes. So it's bit.ly/quarantine. That's bit.ly/quarantine and me. Also, if you don't want to go on live, just fill out the form and we will, have a nice 20-minute conversation with you and to help get you started. And from that point on, if you wish to go further and have a full-blown business strategy, definitely help you with that as well. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining. Those of you who are watching the on live, put your name in the comments and where you are watching from so we can give you a proper hello. And those of you who are watching the replay, thank you so very much. We appreciate you. You can put hashtag replay. Also give us your name and where you are watching from. Okay. We are here Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. East, Passive Income with Kimbra page. That is our official business page. So you don't want to miss what's going on over there. We have a lot of things coming up. All right, we're going to really hone in on passive income, give you guys side hustles and different income streams that you can start making money today. So go over there. We'll place the link in the comments where you can click on that and go ahead and like our page, right? And then if you wish, hey, mother, welcome. Congratulations to my mom. She just closed on her brand new home today. Yes, congratulations, mom. And may God continue to bless you. So yeah, you guys, going over to Generate Passive Income with Kimbra, go ahead and like our page. And then we have a slew of videos, whatever questions you may have, do, your nice little search in the search bar over there, and you would be able to find the video. We have over 50 videos available to you free, okay? Where people will charge you thousands of dollars to get the same information. All right. So, take advantage of what's given to you. And so we have been talking about probably the last two. We had been talking about passive income, making money in your sleep, what I call sleep coin, right? And so we understand that has been a very popular topic, so popular that it put me on page 1 of the search engine. Yay! And I have a screenshot to prove it if anybody needs proof, okay? And so, we're going to continue actually to, give you guys some tips and tricks on making passive income. we are going to be talking about 10 ways to residual income. All right. And we're also going to give you the difference between passive and residual because it's not big of a difference, but there is a difference. Okay. So if you guys, you need to feel free to go ahead and put your comments in the comment section. If you have a question, we will certainly be very happy to answer. So let's go. And also, if you want to catch our series that we did on passive income, I think the longest series was building your audience, your target audience. That was our longest series, and that passive income is second to that one, okay? Because it's very important. Even if you don't want to start a full-fledged business, there are things that you can do to actually make money. Okay. And I rely heavily on my side hustles. Okay. So that's why, I'm good in the hood over here. Okay. Okay. All right. So today, again, we are going to talk about 10 types of residual income. Okay. And some of the options or the suggestions I may give you, you may not agree with. Okay. But you can't deny that it's out there, right? You cannot deny that it's out there. And so basically, you take what you can use and leave the rest alone, right? As they say, keep it moving, all right? Or move around it. Okay. And so, yeah, we're going to give you those type of residual income. But what we want to tell you first is just kind of the difference between passive income and residual income. And so passive income is the income earned with little to no effort, But as we told you before, if you are, in the beginning of the game, right? Passive income, you have to build your personal brand, okay? And in building a personal brand, just kind of building yourself up, getting people to know and like and trust you as a person, not necessarily as a business owner, right? Because when we're talking about passive income, residual income, it could be under any umbrella, right? It could be under any umbrella. So if we're building our individual brand and build our audience that way, showing pictures, talking about your life, showing pictures of your family. If you're traveling, maybe go live, showing different things, your likes, your dislikes, maybe coming on talking, getting a feel of your audience, getting to know who they are, right? That is how you build your personal brand, right? So when you become or when you start to sell other things, nobody will focus you in on one thing, right? Okay. Because again, you don't want to confuse your audience. If you invite an audience to join you that only want to learn about passive income, that's who it's going to be, right? But if do your personal branding of yourself, you can do passive income, residual income. You can start this business and you can start that business. That is why it's very important that you build a brand around yourself, so that when you open your mouth to say anything, right, people will trust you and they will buy what you're selling. I know a guy who started off as a food blogger, but in midst of doing that, he built his brand. He was very personable with his people, and I think I started following him when he was on Periscope, and I still think after all of these years, he's still on Periscope, right? So he go on there, he talk about his personal life, he tells stories, he tell how he began. I remember one day he had a little talent show, right? And I was actually supposed to sing in his talent show, but then my phone got cut off because my battery was low. So I wasn't able to hold my spot, okay? And so this is the type of things that he did, right, to build his personal brand. So now he's doing credit repair, he's selling cakes, he's doing this, he's doing that, right? And he's not pinned to one specific type of job because he built his personal brand. All right. And so we just want to make sure we don't have any. Right. Okay. So when you're talking about residual income versus passive, residual income is literally no effort, right? Residual is literally no effort because something that you introduce is actually making money for you. And that's what we call residual income. And so we're going to give you some examples of what I mean by residual income. All right. And so, some days I have to use notes, and then other days I could just go on a whim or whatever. But sometimes, me, I can go on a tangent. So it's best sometimes to have a little direction so I can stay on task because we don't want to hold you guys, too long or whatever. So the first thing, that we're going to talk about is called money market funds. Okay. And basically, these are accounts similar to savings accounts, right? That pays a higher interest. Now, you don't have to do anything, right? All you have to do is just deposit the money in there, right? So if you want to deposit $100, they may give you, 2 to 5% on your investment. All right. So you may do a yearly thing, something like a CD or whatever. Okay. Where you put in, let's say if you put in $1,000, they said they'll give you 5% if you let it mature for the year. Now, as quiet as it kept, okay, the actual institution gets way more than the 5% that they promise you, right? But because we're not accustomed to getting such a high percentage off of money that's just sitting there, right? We're good with it, but what people don't know is these institutions, they trade with our money, right? They trade with our money. And so what they do is as they trade, they go and make money and interest off of our money. So even though they're giving us our money back plus 5%, they made an abundance of interest with our money. And we're going to be talking about trading very, very soon, because we're, in the process of joining an opportunity that will explain all of this, right? And why some of us have been lost for so many years about what these banks do with the money that they hold for us. We think that the money is just sitting in our account, right? Just sitting there, right? But they're actually using our money to risk it in other places, okay? And to make interest so that they can make money, right? So, how do you think a bank makes money if we only put in $1,000, right? And we taking $1,000 back? Where do they get money off of that, right? By trading, okay? Which is something that we now as a people are really grabbing a hold to, learning how to do these things with Forex and different things like that. So we know exactly what these institutions are doing so that they can stay afloat, right? So that's the first thing that we need to do. And that's the first and the best, okay? The next one is stock images, right? And we talked about this, and we talked about passive income. Residual income is that money that you put in the work in the beginning, right? And you just go ahead and let the money roll on in. So we were telling photographers just last week that if they take certain pictures, right, which is something they love to do anyway, and they sell those pictures as stock photography, right? You don't have to do anything else to those pictures once you place the pictures on your website, right? And you can look at places like Shutterfly, right? I think that's what it's called, Shutterfly, right? Where, you look for beautiful images or whatever. And then if you see an image, if you don't want to join as a membership, you can purchase the image for like $9. That's a lot of money for a photo that they can sell over and over and over again, right? And again, that's money that's coming to them for work that they did very early on, okay? All right. Same thing with, video. They have the video websites that they put together, like We Video. I use We Video for some of my videos that I post on Instagram. Okay. And so what they do is they create this marketplace and put together video templates where people can do so much customizing, right, to put together like a commercial and promo videos of their own business, right? And so once they do that, they don't have to do anything else. And they can sell a membership for up to like $30, $40, $50 a month just to use, this software for videos. All right. And so, the money is coming in on a monthly basis as long as the people are there on a month-to-month basis and they're paying the, whatever monthly rate that it is. Okay. And that's pretty much what it is, pretty much in a nutshell. Membership sites, that's all of that is. It's a membership site, right? But what you have to do is come up with the type of membership site that caters to your niche. Again, with the photography for photographers, you can do something like that. Put together the stock images membership or the video images membership. Okay, and I know on We Video they have royalty free music that you can use. They have like the actual video templates where you can use either their template or you can put together your own template, right? And then they give you so much video time for the lowest membership, up to the highest membership where you can get, double, triple the video time. Okay. It's worth it. People are buying it. Okay. And that's something you don't really have to update unless, just keep up the maintenance or whatever. But you don't really have to update it. Okay. You don't have to do anything else to it. Okay, and still get the people coming in as long as they know about what it is, your site is. Okay, just want to check and make sure we don't have any other questions. All right, so we gave you the money market funds. We gave you the stock images and the stock video. The next one is vending machines. And I just love that idea, vending machine, you guys. The only thing you got to do is purchase your vending machine and stock it, right? Now, of course, again, like anything else, you have to do, a little work, just a little, right? Find a store or find a place where, it may have high traffic, like an office building or whatever. And you don't know your audience, okay? Know your audience. If you have an office building where, it's a lot of people that don't like sweets, so you may want to put nutritional snacks. Okay, maybe vegan snacks and just different things where your machine will get business, right? Okay, like a sandwich machine as well, vegan options or whatever that you can go and pack, every couple of days or whatever. It's definitely worth it. All right, and you can find a vending machine for as little as like $700 on eBay, right? Because I was looking for them myself. You can find them for as little as like $700 for a used one, up to maybe $3,000-$4,000 for a brand new one, depending on if you want to serve breakfast. They have the really fancy ones or whatever. Okay, so it just depends on the type of investment that you want to make, right? And again. That is definitely something you can do. Of course, it may not make you rich, on one machine. You might need to get 2, 3, or 4 in order to bring in the income that you need to replace maybe a full-time job or something like that. But it is definitely a damn good side hustle. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind. The next one is a car wash. Now, granted, a lot of some of these tips, calls for a nice investment. Okay, now you can go and buy a car wash for $10,000, and as well as I know is that $10,000 is no money. Okay, it's not a lot of money at all. And so you go and buy you a car wash for $10,000, of course, whatever upkeep and, fixing that you need to do before you get it started. But once you get it started, you can average up to like $10,000, maybe more per month, depending on the services that you offer. All right, because it could just be the automatic car wash, or you can also basically offer outside detail for internal, external vehicles. That brings a good return as well. Okay, you can put a vending machine in your car wash. Okay, for people that are waiting for their vehicles, they can have food or whatever. Okay, so the sky is the limit on what you can do in these things. And I'm going to tell you now, car wash will never go out of business, even with the COVID, right? Because just to get out of the house, I was gonna wash my car. Let's go wash the car. Let's just go clean out the car. And when I was driving for Uber, I was there at least once a week, right? And in with the car wash, you can have what you call a membership, right? Where people would pay a certain amount and they get as many, unlimited washes for the particular level that they want. Okay, me used to be a driver, an Uber driver. I wanted to get the ultimate because it just really shined my car up, which is a part of the feedback. I didn't want bad feedback from my customers. So I had to keep my car clean inside and out. All right. So car wash is definitely something, unless they literally take us off the roads and we don't drive anything and it looks like a ghost town, car wash will always be in business. Okay. Okay. All right. And so the next one is rental properties. Yes, rental properties. Of course, I know what you're saying. Rental properties can be a terrible thing. Okay. And then rental properties can be a very good thing. Okay. What a lot of people are doing now is they are allowing property management companies to take care of the headache. Okay. But at the end of the day, you as being the owner have the final say. Okay, they may take care of everything, but you as the owner have the final say. So it can be a good investment and it can be great residual income. You just have to have the headspace for this type of income. Okay, you have to have the headspace. If people annoy you very quickly, which I'm one of those ones, you may not want to get into that. Okay, you may not want to get into something where people in this type of business, you may get a bad tenant that may tear up your property, and you may want to go after them or something like that. So you definitely have to be in a good headspace in order to run a particular business like that. And so the next one, we're at number 5, stocks and bonds, and we kind of touched on it earlier. And basically the return of stocks and bonds. I gave a story not too long ago on how I purchased AT&T stocks or whatever. Then one morning I woke up to a payment in my Cash App account. Okay, and I was so happy to get that because I didn't even know it was coming. I don't even watch the stocks. So it is what it is, whatever happens, happens, and so, it was nice to wake up to that money the next morning. And so, again, that is something that you can do, is buy stocks, especially when it's cheaper and it's eventually going to go up. Now, when COVID first happened, a lot of the place stock were down. Why? Because nobody was going to Disney. Nobody was using these things, right, where they would have, tourists every day, all day. You understand? And so when nobody's spending and nobody's doing anything, the stocks go way down. And so that would be the time to buy the stocks, because once everything is flourishing again, right, the stocks will shoot up, and that's how you make money, right? So it's a good business. It's a risky business, but hey, everything's a risk, right? It's better to know up front what you're risking. All right. And so number 6, invest in a business. Okay. If you are an investor, like a silent partner type, that might be lucrative. We look at shows like Shark Tank, right? Where they invest in different businesses. Now, some of the members of Shark Tank, they're more silent than others. And then others pretty much just drive the sales and go from there because of their prestige, right? And so you have people that just want to invest and get a return, okay? And they want to be a silent partner and reap the rewards of their investment. Okay. And so that is definitely something that if you have money sitting around and you want to multiply it, that is definitely a way that you can do it. Okay. And even, like we spoke to our business owners in the very beginning, when you're putting together a business plan, we always suggested that you put together a business plan as if you were going to be giving it to an investor. Okay, because that gives your projections, you have your SWOT analysis, so you have different things that you kind of project based on your business model, right? So that's definitely something that you need to put together so that you can stay on track, right? And so let me just make sure we are good here. Okay, shutters. Okay, I don't know why I can't ever remember that plays what probably because I click off because I'm not paying $9 for a photo, just not doing it. Sorry. Okay. Canva is free, you guys. All right. So anyway, peer-to-peer lending. This is not as popular, because it's hard to trust people even when you're lending them money. And even when you have them sign contract, that's why Judge Judy was in business for 40 years, okay? Because people just don't know how to pay their bills back. They don't know how to honor contracts. Like contracts are just, null and void these days, okay? So basically you hope on a wing and a prayer that you get somebody that you can trust that will literally pay you your money back, all right? I wouldn't suggest that, but if you want to, if you are very daring, then you can do something like peer-to-peer lending. And that's basically, your friend may need $1,000 for something and you'll tell them, hey, give me 20% back. All right. And so they'll give you the $1,000 back plus 20%. All right. And you made 20% on your $1,000. All right. So, that a lot of people call those like loan sharks or whatever, because usually when you do stuff like that is people need the money badly and they're almost willing to risk anything. Like let's say they may owe somebody that's threatening them or whatever. And so you tell them, when, you got to give me 40% back or whatever. But, we want to keep it clean or whatever. And so, the average return really is 4 to 6%. But again, a lot of people go up to like 20%. You look at places like paycheck loan, payday loan, things like that charge you literally 20%, okay, of whatever you're borrowing. Okay. So you kind of want to steer clear of these places. That's how they make their money. That's how they stay in business. Now you don't see many places, many paycheck loans. You don't see many of them now. You will come across some of them, online or whatever. Pawn shop, they have somewhat of, cash disbursement, but you don't see them, they're not as popular as they used to be. Okay. But that is a way to make money because you're getting that percentage of return. All right, a laundromat, okay? This is another business that you don't have to physically be there to operate, although they do, hire attendants or whatever to keep things clean, to keep, all the machines changed or whatever. But it's, you buy the laundromat, and as long as it's fully functioning, you could just leave it there, right? People don't have a way to steal your money because all they do is they work with a machine. And unless they're going to come and take a jackhammer to the machine, then, your money is pretty safe. So it's not like you need to be there to watch people, right? And they come in, wash their clothes, pay whatever it is you charge for them to wash the clothes, dry their clothes. Some laundromats offer a full dry cleaning service, okay, that adds to it. Of course, that's not residual income per se, but, people have done it. So if you want to keep it residual, if you want to keep it passive, just a laundromat where people can wash and dry, put it in the hood or put it where people that are, less fortunate of having a washer and a dryer in places like that, you can really make a lot of money. Okay. You can make an average, of literally like 60, 70,000. That's in a month, depending on the area that you're in and how big your place is. Okay. So that's definitely a good investment. Of course, you would need a nice size investment to, run something like that. But again, if you're wanting to make money on your money, that's definitely a good way to do it. All right. And then the last one, that's probably the most controversial is network marketing or MLM. And I know people have their qualms about, multi-level marketing. They call it a pyramid scheme. But I think the problem is that people don't really understand the steps of a network marketing company. And so they automatically assume that because you are recruiting other people to sell a product, that it is some type of pyramid scheme, okay? But the pyramid scheme is actually your 9 to 5, okay? Because in network marketing, the more you sell, the more you get. At your 9 to 5, the more the more work you put in, you make the same amount of money, okay? So in network marketing, you have a bigger chance of becoming a millionaire within a year versus you working, making a six-figure salary at your 9 to 5. Okay. And so, people really, like I said, people don't understand what network marketing entails. And that's why they're so quick to call it a scam. I can't tell you how many groups that I have joined that literally ban network marketers from posting. Okay. Some people say it's a fake business, right? Well, you might as well call affiliate marketing a fake business. You might as well call passive income a fake business, right? Because if you're selling other people's product to make a commission, that wouldn't be your business either, right? Okay, so anytime you either have to fill out a 1099 or you don't really have a boss where you work in a 9 to 5, it is your business, okay? Because your net worth is based on the work you put in and not what somebody says your net worth is, okay? And I'd rather do that any day than work a 9 to 5, bust my butt only for them to give me a review once a year and give me a 1% raise. Okay. And if I known it worked like this years ago, I would have done it years ago. Okay. But better later than never. All right. And so basically, get an understanding of what network marketing is. It is a wonderful business. You have a chance to meet other people that you haven't met. It gives you a chance to connect to others and actually help others, right? Help them feel good about themselves. Help them feel better about themselves. Okay. And then you bring on people that might want to do the same. And because you bring them on, you make a commission of what they sell. Who would want that, right? Good. All right. So it's in all that getting, get an understanding before you throw something away. Now, yes, there have been companies where, they have been put out of business because they were considered a pyramid scheme, right? Because they will put in so much into the business where, how much they sold, they wouldn't get anything out of the business, right? And so, that is certainly a pyramid scheme, but you have to know the difference. You can't lump network marketing all under pyramid schemes, right? It's like lumping all Black people saying that they're killers, right? Okay. Or all lumping all, Mexican people and say they all work for $3 an hour. You can't do that, right? That's discrimination. So you definitely want to really, do your research on network market. It is a lucrative business. I am actually creating a network marketing business as we speak. I have a great product. You're going to love it. Some of you might have been seeing it here and there on my business page or my personal page or whatever. It's going to be a great product. Okay. So again, in these days and age, this is something that you can get right into and start making money immediately. I see so many people that say, I need a job, I need a job, I need a job, but as soon as you mention, network marketing or selling something, they clam up and they don't want to do it. But I can't tell you how many people, kept from being homeless by getting into the network marketing industry, because it's one of the very few industries that you can get in and start making money immediately. All right. And I know I'm kind of biased on that, but I really, don't like the bad rep that network marketing is given. Okay. And so I hope you guys really enjoyed the information. I hope you can take the information in, apply it to your business, apply it to your life. Again, if you need a side hustle, definitely watch the replay. Of this live broadcast. Again, we are here Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern at our business page, Generate Passive Income with Kimbra. Click on the link we have there for you. Go ahead and like our page. All right. We are here, you guys. We are here. Now, I don't know how long we'll be here until Monday through Thursday, but for right now, we are here. So take advantage of the information that we are offering to you on a nightly basis. And if you have a question, click on the link that's scrolling, bit.ly/quarantine and me. Again, let us know what's up, what help you need, what questions you have, and what brainstorming that we can do with you, right? And then again, we will do our research on the background and then bring you on to have a candid conversation. All right, you guys, another night down. I am so happy to do what I do. Okay. And again, join us again on tomorrow night, talking more quarantining me. Take care, you guys. Peace.